How to repel toxic relationships. The most of the time, the reason we're having pains and heartaches is because of the people we keep around, and most of the time it's our fault. Not that because we don't find the right people, right friends, or right relationships, or people who are right partners, but it's because we allow those people to come into our lives and we get attached to the point that we feel like we can't let them go. So this is how you repel those people, whether it's a partner or a friend. There is this saying that people only treat you according to how you allow them. So for example, if you are to get in a relationship with a guy or a girl, and then you realize they are not treating you right, or that person is somehow also disrespecting you from the get-go, you don't stay there. It's better you tell them from the get-go, I don't like this. You must set the rules. If it's a girl, she's acting up. If it's a guy, he's acting up. Tell them. If you can't tell them, just show them. Don't allow them to get used to treating you like that. If it's a guy who is used to just shouting at you from the get-go, tell him from the get-go that you don't like that. Tell him. And the more he continues, then you quickly back off as well. Just like a lady, if she disrespects you, she doesn't make you feel you are a guy in a relationship. That's how you also must show her. And if she doesn't want to listen to you, she wants things to be done her way, she wants to boss you around always, then you tell her, you back off. Don't allow her. Just like women, don't allow guys to do you things which you don't like. And most of the time, two things will happen. It's either that person will keep on doing that, and if they realize you don't want to change, you don't want to bow down to them, they leave or you leave. Or that person from the get-go, once they realize how much they value, they're gonna now also try to compromise, as you will also be compromising to some of the things which they will be asking from you. So from there, I tell you the truth, your relationship will be smooth. Even with friendships, if you have friends who are using you, they are taking advantage of you, they only come to you when they want something, and the day when you want help from them, they refuse. Tell them from the get-go that I don't like this. I don't like what you're doing. I always help you out, but now when it's my turn, you always come with excuses. Tell them from the get-go. So two things are going to happen is either they're going to now learn, they're going to make sure they help you. Because some of these people, they've been doing these things throughout their life. They've been fooling people. And now they also want to do the same thing to you. So the moment you tell them, you realize they will change their ways. If not, then you also back off. You start avoiding them. That's why you find that those people who treat you bad, who ignore your calls, you text them, they don't respond to you. There are people whom they are valuing, whom they are responding to, whom they don't ignore. So don't allow somebody to treat you like you are nothing. I tell you. Because that very same person who is blue ticking you right now, or that very same person who is ignoring your calls, as your phone is ringing, they're looking at your call and like, and they never even get back to you. There are some people whom they can't help it. Even when they're in the middle of a meeting, they're gonna come out just to answer that call and say, no, I'm busy right now, I'll get back to you. So these things, if you look at them, they will show you how much people, they don't value you, how much people disrespect you. So don't allow them to do that. Don't. Because the more, it won't end. It's only gonna get worse. So to avoid all the heartaches and pains, back off while it's still ill before you get deep. Because the problem is like when you tolerate, yes, you might have a friendship with those people, you might have a relationship, but as you get more attached, there will come a time where they will even do worse. And by the time you want to come out, you're already too attached, it becomes too difficult for you to recover. It becomes too difficult. Just like some men who who are used to mistreating women. You find they get to a point where like they even bring the side chick in the house, in the home. They know they're gonna get away with it. They've tried it. So people, they're gonna test you at first. They're gonna try to ignore you. They're gonna try to use you. When you ask for help, they come up with excuses and see how you react. And they get back to you. They see you didn't do anything about it. That's how it starts to build up. So stop them before it's too late. Stop them. If they are to live your life, then it's better that way. You're gonna have friends who are gonna value you. You're gonna find partners who are gonna value you. There are many people in the world who are so countless. And the more you get hanged into that same person, same friend, the more you're delaying yourself into finding somebody who's worth your time, who's worth your friendship and all. And you'll be living in stress. In fact, you're a Christian, it becomes worse. You know, when you pray, you're always praying for healing. God, heal my heart, my friends. No. You can avoid this. It's not always the devil who does this. You can also take control. It's not always the one. Sometimes use your head. God taught you. You have the Holy Spirit who wisens you up, makes you realize these things, and helps you to back off. Okay, that's what I had for you today. Like today's video, give it a thumbs up, share with your loved ones, and remember to subscribe. As for me, Ishmael and your priest, we'll see you next time, and subscribe.